During the human invasion of Bikini Bottom, all of SpongeBob's friends were brutally murdered, and SpongeBob himself was nearly crushed to death. He swore to avenge every single one of his friends. He grabbed a gun and jumped onto a giant anchor without hesitation. But just as he was about to reach the top, a diver cut the anchor chain. SpongeBob immediately plummeted back to the ocean floor. When he got up, all that was left before him was rubble. Bikini Bottom has vanished. The entire city had been completely destroyed. SpongeBob set up a grave for his friends, honoring their friendship. He knew that grief alone wouldn't be enough to fight back. SpongeBob first went to the chum bucket, arriving at Plankton's lab. Perhaps there was something here that could help him fight. Sure enough, he found a bottle of super serum, along with instructions. The serum would allow him to breathe outside of the water. But SpongeBob knew he couldn't take on humans alone. He needed to reassemble his team. He found Larry the Lobster, Mermaid Man, and Barnacle Boy and Mr. Crab's daughter, Pearl.
Join me, brothers. We are taking the fight to them. Join me and let us avenge our loved ones. One of their boats is docked near the jellyfish fields. We are doing a sweet mission. We will hop onto their boat and kill them all. Take this. It will help us take the fight to them. Help us fight above the sea. Today is the day, my brothers. Today is the day we get revenge for Bikini Bottom. Today is the day we avenge our friends. Today is the day we make history. This is for Patrick, for Sandy, for everyone we lost.
And so, a group of Avengers was formed. From that day on, SpongeBob led everyone in rigorous training, all so that one day they could take their revenge. And that day soon arrived. They quietly approached the yacht, took out the guards outside, and then slipped silently into the cabin. Every one of their attacks was precise and deadly. Their hatred was fully unleashed in that moment. Soon, the enemies were eliminated, and the yacht was burned to the ground. Back in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob and his friends were celebrating. However, the victory was only temporary. Hours later, humans found the missing yacht and called for reinforcements. Soon, a loud crash came from the sea. Countless anchors rained down on Bikini Bottom Beach. A swarm of soldiers surged toward Bikini Bottom. Just as the situation reached a critical point, the Flying Devil appeared. Next, top fighters like Pencil Man, Bubble Man, Ray Demon, and Poseidon arrived on the scene. Reinforcements also arrived one after another. Anchovies, Mrs. Puff, and other familiar allies appeared, armed and ready. Suddenly, a fully armed human landed in Bikini Bottom.
SpongeBob, that's the leader!
The next second, Larry was struck in the chest by an arrow. Seeing his comrade die so tragically, SpongeBob could no longer contain his rage. He drove the burger battle car toward the human leader, but he had underestimated his opponent. The human leader easily grabbed SpongeBob.
What are you? A sponge?
I am SpongeBob.
SpongeBob decisively chose to sacrifice himself. He pressed the self-destruct button, taking the human leader down with him. Seeing their leader killed, the remaining humans chose to retreat. The people of Bikini Bottom ultimately defended their home. However, the joy of victory was drowned out by the grief of losing SpongeBob. They won the battle but lost their most important friend. Soon after, an elderly woman came to SpongeBob's grave. It was SpongeBob's grandmother, her eyes filled with tears.